Lesson 8. Race, Racism, and Representation. Prepared by Democrito P. Juagpao Jr. BTVTED-2D presented to Miss Crystal Jane Clar, Instructor.
A pleasant day, everyone, especially to our professor, Miss Crystal Jane Clar. In this video, I am going to react and reflect racism in the 3 articles that I have read. These are the following. First, racism in the Philippines, does it matter? Second, we need to talk about racism in the Philippines. Third, a look at Black Lives Matter racism abroad and in the Philippines. Racism. These are complex social issues that there is no consistent on what the best definition of this term. But the only safe way to see that this is a set of culture of prejudices and discriminatory practices that are based on ideology of inequality, social and structural arrangement, social and individual inferiority. These issues arises when we create not only social groupings that classify our thoughts and beliefs, but stereotype as well. This stereotype is determined unwavering a notion of power and ideology within a community. Racism operates within objective of life condition, popular culture, politics, religion, and educational institution. Nowadays, as an example kind of racism like structural racism, George Floyd and Eric Garner are not isolated or normal victims, but it's proof that the racism epidemic is far from being controlled and it fluid by political ideology by Republican versus Democrat community. As a result of this social unrest, everyone speak of Black Lives Matter and it spread over worldwide. Racism, unlike in US, which result of abolition and civil rights movement. Philippines has a unique brand but less hot-blooded. Sometimes it's subject of comedy and criticism. In word borders between ignorance and innocence. For example, it's more on verbal approach of racism like saying negra, pataba, pandak, etc. Racism in the Philippines is ignorance at best and insulting at worst. Our lack of racial acceptance made us insensitive, but there's a serious inequality of opportunity among ethnic group and in poverty line society. This struggle in various factors like land properties and red tagging among farmers, lumad, and different ethnic group in Luzon, and this may result more when anti-terrorism law implemented properly. In my conclusion, normalized racism is not excuse to contribute to culture of ingrained prejudice and racism. Discrimination and hate can eradicate slowly when we practice two. First, learn about your community. Second, investigate and understand depth of the problem. Third, participate in planning process, take action, and advocate. Fourth, identify and understand policies that may need to be challenged. Fifth, determine the short-term and long-term goals. Lastly, educate people with a system of understanding, respect, and belongingness. Thank you once again and mabuhay.
References.